back page of the Sun today. Jim Nice but grim. Nice but grim. This is an exclusive by Martin Lipton, back page of the Sun today. Manchester United European ban threat over Ratcliffe's French connection. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe's ownership
Good movie.
of Nice. What movie?
French Connection. Popeye Doyle. Brilliant movie.
I just thought it was a brand.
Marseille.
It is,
Marseille.
isn't it?
No, carry on, sorry.
I've never heard of French
I've
Connection.
got movies in my head now.
There we go. We'll look that one up, Gabby. We'll watch that one later. The ownership, of course, of Nice could see Manchester United banned from Europe next season.
Shocking, isn't it? But
Why don't Shebahn?
why don't... Are you telling me that his advisors never mentioned that to him?
Well, it would have always been something that would have come up, but maybe there was a less of an expectation on Nice in this regard. But under the UEFA multi-club ownership rules, the only way Manchester United and Nice can both play in Europe during the next campaign is if one seals an automatic Champions League spot and the other qualifies directly for the Conference League. So it's almost if they were to play each other or come up against each other, then it's like the
By
conflict
the
of
way,
interest
if you're a
anti-competition.
Nice supporter, you might have the hump with Man United. It could stop Nice going into Europe.
Yes.
It's quite interesting. I mean, there's a lot of factors as to if this will happen or not. It's very much so hypothetical for now. But it would be a bit of a problem if things are to go that
Yes,
way further
not
down
good,
the
not
line.
good.
Also, back page of the Sun, we heard about this story breaking yesterday. You touched on it earlier. Justin Allen saying Barnsley have been kicked out of the FA Cup for fielding an ineligible player for the first round replay win at Horsham. An administrative error leading to this happen. And I mean, good luck to Horsham, who get the chance to go again against Sutton United.
Good luck to whoever that made the mistake. Barnsley. Oh.
It happens though. I remember it happened to my sister. I was saying this morning when she played at Birmingham. She thought she was suspended going into a game, and they said, no, you can play. You know, it's all working out properly.
Yeah.
In the end, they were docked a point, went into a relegation battle, and they survived on the last day of the
Because
season.
she shouldn't have played.
She shouldn't have played. Yeah,
Wow.
so these admin things do go wrong here and there.
But FA Cup though, it's like
Yeah,
so
but it's a
big.
cracker though. Sutton against Horsham in local derby.
Yes.
Oh, well, then that worked out nicely for the
Perfect for them,
Derby
yeah.
I
Ravens, doesn't
got
it?
a message on my phone from Dopey Aussie, my mate, who's his dad played for both clubs, and he's going, "Oh, get in there, what is that?" I'm like, "What's he on about? You're out." It wasn't until this morning I walked in and read it all and thought, that's it. Makes sense now.
You do feel for the players of Barnsley because this isn't on them, isn't it? That this has gone wrong at the top and, you know, this has happened this way. So you do feel for them.
Yeah.
Good luck to Horsham getting into the second round. Also, back page of the Sun, Martin Lipton saying that Sky Sports may use fake crowd noises to drown out the F-word protests this weekend. Of course, as Everton will face Manchester United. Everton supporters still raging over the 10-point penalty and protests expected this weekend.
Can you blame them?
No.
Look, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember how many problems they had, but City, by all accounts, have got a lot more. As of Chelsea, they've clearly said Mr. Abramovich was wrong, and yet Everton are now fighting for their Premiership lives. You know, is it because City and Chelsea, and I'm not having a go at them because it's nothing to do with the fans and the players, and I really mean that. But, you know, just because they've got mega money, they can fight this and keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. It's not right, is it?
No,
they've got to make a date for this. Now they've punished Everton. I think
as well, Everton are going to be like at their best against Manchester United. They're going to be so
you
angry.
fancy them, don't you?
Yeah, I fancy them to beat Manchester United, yeah.
It's going to be a tough game for Manchester United.
Yes.
I mean, such
Always is
a
there.
tough game. Always. And I mean, the injuries on top of it also.
Yeah.
But, you know, like you say, Everton playing for their lives once again at this stage of the season. Now with this deduction, the fans protest, they'll be out in full force. It'll be a great game.
Yes.
Also, back page of the Times, we touched on this yesterday. The FA to review the Defoe transfer. Breaches of the FA agent rules have previously led to club being deducted points.
Too
Will that
long
happen
ago.
for Spurs? 15 years ago, Alan, they always find a way back.
Yeah, too long
Paper
ago,
trails
I
and-
think.
Yeah, you're going back too
Is
far.
there anything in there about the island job? I think Neil Lennon would
Neil
love that.
Lennon is in the running for the job. Who else got
Stevie
the mention?
Bruce?
Steve Bruce.
Lee
Well,
Carsley. He
yes.
looks like the one that I'd look for.
I mean, who else? I've got Roy Keane got mentioned once again, also in the running for that
But
job.
Roy's getting a fortune. Well, Roy's got a fortune and he's still earning a fortune. Would he want that hassle? Whereas I think Neil Lennon, I think management's in his blood. I think he'd love it.
It would be a good opportunity for Neil. Do you think Roy Keane has the?
No.
I mean, yeah, go on.
No. I don't see him becoming Ireland manager. No. Just
because of
his
the way
style.
man management?
When I was with him at Aston Villa, his style of management now, it wouldn't work with the players of this day and age. They wouldn't be able to handle it.
Iron Fist
he's
type thing.
too harsh on players, so I don't think that would happen.
It would be amazing though. He's the type of man I think players would want to play for. Would he not bring that edge to the Republic of
I'm sure-
Ireland?
He done-
that
he-
legendary status.
Sunderland was the place he done well, wasn't it? I think that was the only success I believe that Roy had as a manager, Sunderland.
You've got to understand, though, players are different now to maybe 15, 20 years ago, where they can handle the aggressive approach from a coach and a manager. Roy Keane would be that manager.
Would Fergie last now? You know, Fergie was totally
Players
different,
are different
as well,
now.
wasn't he?
This is true. Inside the Mail, they're doing this campaign to stop abusing referees. That it came out yesterday. Ange Postecoglou being part of this campaign, also saying that we need to be careful how we're speaking to referees. He was embarrassed when he got his yellow card in the last game. But there's a good story about a man called Anthony Harris, who's a grassroots referee who has a YouTube channel, and he puts on a GoPro. And he will make sure that
What's a GoPro?
A GoPro is that camera that you can put on your chest or your head and films everything live in motion as it happens.
Get one now.
Oh my God, Alan on a GoPro would be the cutest
Amazing,
thing ever.
Why would I want a GoPro?
Just so we can see what you're up to. Jill can track.
I'll ask you again. Why would I want a GoPro?
But basically, he's going on to say that the players' behaviour improves when they're on camera. The thing is, we are watching players on camera behave like this week in, week out, and it doesn't seem to clamp down. But would you actually step up your act and straighten up a little bit and watch what you're saying?
But you know, I think fans now just accept what players do. When you see them clutching their faces, they're not even touched in the face. Fans just, it's all part of the game now.
I went to my...
I can't believe that they take it so easy.
I went to my son's game last
cheating.
week, Shebahn, my son's game last week, and the referee was funny. He was doing a decent job. And at half-time, I've gone in with my daughter to get some food, and the ref's in there having a tea, and he's talking about talkSPORT, he listens and stuff. And I said to him, he said, what number's your lad? Oh, God, he's number 4, the centre-half. I God, you better not book him this half. And he's laughing. Didn't book him the next half. But the players were respectful. You know, they're 15, 16-year-olds, but they were respectful to the ref. So it's not everyone that hammers the ref.
Everyone has been tarred with the same brush here.
Yeah, it's not everyone.
You know, but it's hard not to focus on referees when the job they do sometimes is so poor.
Yeah, exactly.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.